If you've seen any of my other videos on Project LEM, or more notably its Minecraft Battle Mode Online server, you'll know that undoubtedly almost every video I do on the server is usually related to its battle mode and upcoming features coming to it, or new important information regarding the server. Now this isn't due to the fact I have some sort of vendetta or dislike towards the two other Legacy Edition minigames, Tumble and Glide, but simply due to the fact that neither of the two previously mentioned minigames actually even exist on the LEM server yet. Today though, I'm going to be talking about if Minecraft Tumble Mode Online is coming soon, and everything Emmie, the creator and upkeeper of Project LEM, has shared with me privately about it, so enjoy. So welcome back everybody to another brand new video on my channel. My name is of course Catmanjoe, and like I just mentioned in the hook for the video, today I'm going to be doing a little deep dive into a topic that I've been wanting to cover for quite some time now, which is Minecraft Tumble Mode Online. Now since Project LEM began, Emmie has been getting flooded constantly with questions about if or when players could expect to see the two other Minecraft Legacy Edition minigames, Tumble and Glide, get added to the server itself, but due to her always working on making the LEM server more stable and improving Battle Mode Online, the answer has always remained the same. That answer being that Emmie does definitely one day in the future want to have all the original Minecraft minigames added to the LEM server, but it's a matter of time and resources. Recently, however, Emmie shared with me some incredible new news regarding work on the next Minecraft minigame, of course, coming to the LEM server, which will be Tumble. For the past almost 2 years, a contributor to the LEM community called Bugs has been slowly working on his own Tumble layer generator code that would allow him to, with the right command, generate random layers for Tumble. Now, amazingly, he's managed to get it fully working, and I'm very happy to be able to show you all some gameplay from Emmie of her generating multiple different layers. So what you are seeing right here right now is a fully functioning Minecraft Tumble layer generator, and it looks just fantastic. Now for some little specifications on this, the generator itself can generate up to 8 different random layers at a time, and it works smooth as a button. Now unfortunately though, it is just a generator, so it's not able to actually generate anything like being able to break blocks or with snowballs or spawn players or anything of those sorts. And moving on to what Emmie's been doing for Tumble mode, it's still just as awesome. Emmie has been working on a feature called base split. Now to describe what base split actually is, Emmie in her own words said, "I've basically had to take the battle code and rip it apart completely and put it back together, obviously without the really battle specific things." So in a nutshell, it is basically the skeleton, or what you could call foundation, for what will soon be Tumble Mode Online, but it's not even just that either. Base split will also be used for everything else when it comes to all the modes, even mod tools. However, it's unfortunately too technical for me to fully describe audibly what this really fully is in depth, because it's just such an amazing piece of equipment and such an amazing kind of thing in general. It's not even a piece of equipment, it's an amazing thing in general that Emmie has actually done, but believe me when I say it's a massive back-end change for the server. These two things, however, are really all I've got to show you for Tumble Mode Online, unfortunately, as there isn't much else due to progress on the project being slow. Now, if you are curious as to why progress on the project itself has been quite slow, I'm going to get into that right now. See, believe it or not, this project, like Minecraft Battle Mode Online, is not an easy challenge to take on, and in Emmie's own words, there is really no real documentation on how Forge actually did this. This being how they actually made Tumble, or even how they made Battle Mode. And this is the reason why the only substantial visible progress we can actually see or even really show you guys is the fully working layer generator by Bugs, but even with this, he isn't fully finished either. See, the default arena has a working layer generator. Now, if you don't already know, the arena itself is obviously, of course, not the actual layer generator itself, but the actual base that you're basically playing within, that big kind of wall that goes around you and you can obviously see around. But the other arena variants like the birthday, Halloween and festive arenas don't have their own layer generator. Now this is not by any means a huge and catastrophic kind of problem on the surface to many of us, but if Emmie hopes to recreate the original aspects of 4G's Tumble mode, which obviously of course she does, then this needs to be finished, which will still take time. Additionally, Emmie says another thing that has slowed down progress of Tumble Mode Online has been her own past mistakes. See, Emmie initially designed the LEM server for only Battle Mode Online. This was back when she originally started working on the project and Battle was the only thing that she was working on. However, in recent months, she's had to start preparing for the future when there will be Tumble and hopefully Glide later down the line. And this is where base split, which we previously mentioned, comes into play. Without base split, this would not have been possible, of course, because again, the server wasn't initially made for anything other than Battle Mode Online, so base split had to be obviously made and had to be a thing. Emmie has already spent about a month working on base split and making sure it's fully functional, but it still needs a little bit more time to be fully perfect. And finally, another thing that has been slowing down progress that I'm sure many of you could have probably guessed from the very beginning is Emmie's dedication to upkeeping Battle Mode Online. The server is almost constantly being worked on and improved on, so redirecting resources from Battle Mode to Tumble just isn't always a smart option. She has to find good times to be able to redirect her attention to other projects like this, or else it could cause issues on the main projects like Battle Mode Online. Another subject that I wanted to take a minute to talk about that I'm sure many of you are very invested and interested interested in, of course, is the third and final minigame, which is of course Glide. Now, although many of us love Glide, unfortunately it will still be a very long while before we see it appear on the LEM server. The reason for this is as simple as Tumble needs to come first, and if Tumble was to even suddenly be shelved by Emmie, players would still end up having to wait at least 9 months for anything substantial. And just to clarify, that was Emmie's own actual evaluation on how long it would take to have something substantial to show, not to actually have the entire Glide mode finished. She said that undoubtedly Glide will take the longest to develop compared to any of the other game modes, and will require possibly hundreds of hours of work to complete. So for now, Tumble is the main focus, but eventually Glide mode online will be started, as it just makes a little bit more sense to work on Tumble and then go towards Glide finally. Now, before I end this video, you guys probably already know what I'm going to say. If you guys can, it'd be greatly appreciated if you guys can check out the LEM Patreon. I'm in no way sponsored by the server, just to clarify, although I definitely should be, but I must say I do highly recommend that if you can afford to contribute, it would go a long way. With Battle Mode Online being created, upkept, and financially backed mainly by Emmie and her friends, it does make it understandably difficult for her to make progress at notable speeds and to add new things such as custom servers, new optimization fixes, and more, but she does it nonetheless. However, like I've mentioned in the past, it is a continuous uphill battle, not against the players, but Mojang themselves. See, when new updates get released for Minecraft, it can completely destroy elements of Emmie's work on the server, as things can just change, break, or even altogether just disappear, which, as I'm sure you can imagine, is an incredibly frustrating thing. So please, to help the LC community stay alive in this forum and help support Emmie as she continues to make this server better and better for all of us, please do consider subscribing to our Patreon, which will be linked down below in the description, along with our YouTube channel. As a little note, each tier that you subscribe at gives different benefits such as Discord roles, cosmetics, and of course the ability to be able to join the whitelist instantly, meaning you can come play on the server right away today. However, any tier you subscribe at, no matter the amount, helps keep this incredible project running, so please do consider it. And with that all being said and done, that is the end of today's video, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you all so much for watching it. If you did go to enjoy this video and find it interesting or helpful, please be sure to share it with your friends and family, drop a like, and leave a comment letting me know what you'd personally like to see me cover on this server in the future. Also, be sure to consider subscribing, especially if you're someone who intends to play on the Minecraft Battle Mode Online server, as I'll be your #1 stop for content regarding updates, new features, upcoming events, and of course useful tutorials, so you won't want to miss that. But other than that, thank you guys so much for watching today's video, and hopefully I'll see you peeps all in the next video. Have a fantastic day, everybody, and yeah, everyone, peace out.